Good morning and welcome to Live with Lucky. Happy Thursday, March 25th. Hello, everyone out there in Zoom land and many of us in the building this morning. I hope you've had a really great first week back full time with our full classes. And let's just get started. We're going to have a great day today. So let me go ahead and share my screen. There we go. It's kind of tricky to do this all by yourself. Okay, I'm going to start with our Pledge of Allegiance. So if everyone in class could stand, salute, and pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for our Shamrock Pledge. I want to hear you guys saying this one. I've seen a couple of people mumbling lately. Let's hear it. Ready? Salute and pledge. We are the scholars of Shamrock Gardens. We are dedicated, committed, and focused. We prepare for greatness by doing our best every day. We cooperate with our classmates, teachers, and staff. We respect ourselves and all people. We know that hard work is the key to success. There are no limits to how far we can go. We dream big, believe, and achieve. We will graduate from high school and be college and career ready. We will succeed. We are going to succeed today, everyone. As you know, it is a Women's History Month, and we have been doing a minute for women. And we have a really talented woman to share with you today. So I'm going to start my timer and get started. So our lovely woman today is Sonia Sotomayor. She is a Supreme Court Justice. She was born in 1954 and she is currently still alive and serving as a Supreme Court Justice. Something really special about her is that she was the first Hispanic and Latina member of the Supreme Court. She was nominated to the Supreme Court in 2009 by President Barack Obama. She is a native of New York and was born and raised in the Bronx, and both of her parents are Puerto Rican, so they're Puerto Rican born, and so that's really special. Sotomayor graduated summa cum laude from Princeton University and received her law degree from Yale University. So a pretty special human to be one of the first Hispanic and Latina members of the Supreme Court. And that was a minute for women. Awesome, Miss Sonia. I would love to see if Sora has any books in their herstory section about her. Well, as you know, it's one of my favorite days. It's Thinking Maps Thursday, Thinking Maps Thursday. And instead of just choosing one thinking map, I noticed that our third graders, and I know our fourth and fifth graders have been looking into this a lot this year too. Honestly, all grades look at fractions. I noticed that a lot of our grades have been working with fractions lately. And fractions are just a really fun part of math. And for thinking maps today, I thought it would be neat to notice that thinking maps are not just for literacy and reading. They can be used in any subject. And so here's a few examples of some different types of thinking maps. There's 3 different types here that show fractions and relationships in the thinking map. So our first example here is the 1/2 is, let's see, it says fractions show relationships between parts in a whole. So 1/2 is represented by this picture, just as 1/3 is represented by this picture, just as 1/4 is represented by this picture. So this is our analogy thinking map. It's showing, being able to see the analogy. We also have a circle map over here. And remember, we are using this as a defining map. So it's kind of, the center tells what you are defining. So the center says fractions. And it's showing some examples of fractions. We got 3/4, 1/2, 4/8, 3/6. And then some words that define fractions. A fraction is a part of a whole. I thought this was really, really neat, scholars, because I noticed the third graders were comparing fractions a couple weeks ago. And so there is two fractions here, and they used a double bubble to compare the fractions. So we have 1/2 compared to 1/4, and it mentioned some ways that they're the same. They're all unit fractions. They're both unit fractions. There's a 1 in the numerator. There's less than 1. They're less than 1 whole, and they're both part of a whole. And then they tell about the many differences. So I thought teachers, scholars, see how you can use a thinking map to represent your math today. Okay? All right. Well, we hope you have an awesome, I hope you have an awesome day of teaching and learning. And I'll see you tomorrow on Live with Lucky.